Hi. Hi. Welcome to Perspectives 2012. I thought a great way to start out the year would be to talk about a great distinction that I got out of reading Keith Cunningham's book. I don't know if you're familiar with it, The Ultimate Blueprint. This is an excellent book for entrepreneurs and even executives that want to get a really clear understanding of how the financial documents work and really how to use them to your benefit. And he explains it in plain English, and I think it's a really great book that everybody should read. He makes a distinction in this book, which I like the wording that he used, which is owner versus operator. Which one are you in your business? Have a think about that. What's the difference? What does that mean? Most entrepreneurs are operators. And why is that? You talk to people and they're frustrated and their business is pretty much running them. They have no time, they're overloaded, they're overwhelmed, and really they don't have time to be a business owner because they're so wrapped up in the day-to-day working in their business that they don't really have the resources that they need from themselves, as well as to find the resource, so let's call that resourcefulness, that they don't have what they need in order to be that business owner. And really when emotions are high, when we're in that frustration, in that stress, intellect is low. So you're actually, not only are you lacking, let's say, in resources from enough time and whatnot, because maybe you're not focusing on how you could delegate or how you could set different priorities, you're really stunting your resourcefulness. And isn't that the most important thing that you need in your business and to run your business is the resourcefulness, the ideas of how to solve problems or how to anticipate what's coming up next, and really to work on your business and to drive it forward with what's important. So that's being the operator. Is that you? Are you that operator? And maybe now at 2012, you can make that conscious decision as you're setting your goals for 2012 and say, no, that's not me anymore. That was me in the past. That was me in the past. But right now, I'm going to take a stand and I'm going to set up a plan for myself so that I can be the owner of my business. I'm going to manage my business. I'm going to be able to, because you also need to track and measure different things in your business, which a lot of times when you're that operator, you don't have time to do, right? And that's important because if you don't measure things, you can't manage it. You need to know. You can't rely on your head in order to say, oh, I know what's happening there. I've seen it all too many times that what actually happens for business owners is they think, oh, yeah, I know. We're making about, let's say they don't keep their information. We're making about X amount of profit, or our conversion rates are about 30%. Well, if they actually measured it with the number of leads that came in that they worked on, measured those leads, and then measured how many conversions were made from that, very often I found that it's half of what they thought it was. And so somewhere, we see what we want to see. And the way that we take it in and then we interpret it based on our model of the world. So a lot of times it's important to have that factual side of things so that we can really see and look back on it, and also not rely on our memory. That causes stress if we have to put everything on us to remember it. You need to measure it. So that's what you're going to want to do this year, is make the commitment to work on your business. That means to manage your business, to measure things more effectively, to put systems in place, to set better priorities based on what's important versus what's urgent, and to really maintain a level of resourcefulness that's going to bring you further in your business. Stephen Covey talks about sharpening the saw. If you're not familiar with that sort of metaphor, it's basically, this guy is sitting here and he's cutting the wood and cutting the wood and cutting the wood, and it's not going anywhere. And if he had only taken time to stop and sharpen his saw, he'd cut through that wood 10 times faster. You need to get more strategic. You need to work on your business and be that business owner. So do that right now. It's January, you're going through your goals. Have a look at your goals if you've already set them, and if you haven't, take the time now to sit down and set some goals, and set them around also how you can spend an hour a day or more, whatever it is that you need to do to work on a particular business area that's going to move you forward and that's going to enable you to be that business owner and work on your business. Okay, I can't wait to see what that's done for you, and how you drive your business forward with that distinction and that perspective. So it was great talking to you, and until next time, take care.